Hi Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your tarot and cartomancy reading for November. I've already laid it out and everything to save time, and it's pretty interesting actually. So when I was shuffling your tarot, whenever I'm shuffling and thinking Libra, November, Libra, I wait for some sort of indication, that it's time to cut the deck. And you had 5 cards jump out. 10 of Cups in reverse. And normally I don't read in reverse, but I think this is significant when I had to kind of look at it. 10 of Spades, or 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. 10, 10, 10. You see here what's going on? 10, 10, 10. And then the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Rods. So this all kind of came out in the shuffle, all right? So what I get from it is there's a relationship you're not ready to end, okay? You don't want to end it. You want to keep trying, but at the same time, you're not willing to be hurt anymore. You're drawing a line. You have boundaries now, or you're creating boundaries for yourself. Okay, and because I think you could feel hurt by words, or I'm not sure what it is, but you're not going to just take it anymore. So in one way, you're moving on from that. I think you still want a relationship, but you just don't want to be hurt anymore. I'm just not doing it. And then the 10 of Pentacles is when we're ready to move on to a new project, usually, or we're beginning of time of healing. So the 10 of Pentacles, we've put in our time and energy, a long time and energy into something. This could be where you work, your business, your home, your family, and maybe your kids are moving out, or your house is too big for you. No one's living there anymore, or, who knows what the business, is changing. So you're ready to give this up and move on to your next thing. It's kind of funny because normally people are looking to see what they can get out of this. Once I sell my home or my business or move on, usually there's something that you take with you, but you're not looking for that in a way. You're not looking to get anything out of it. You're not struggling. This is what I mean. You're not struggling in this situation, at least not financially. Might be a bit physical, but not financial. And like I said, you're looking out for the next thing. You want to be involved in something new. You want to be, social. I feel you want to feel passionate again about something, because where you are, for some reason, there's limitations. You have limitations where you are and what you're doing. And so you want to be without these limitations. See that he's got this wall, there's no growth and everything. And he's got this big wand. And it's like, I want to do something with this. I got the potential for growth here. So you would like to do something with what you got. Okay? So interesting. And then you have the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs in the playing card, that's what the cartomancy is playing cards, is a brown or hazel-eyed man. This usually is seen as the friend. This could be a woman too, with male energy. This even could be yourself, Libra. And this person is seen as the friend. They're helpful. They're expansive. They have good ideas, good resources. They They will help you. I'll tell you that. If it's not you, Libra, they will help you. And they have been helpful already. But somehow this person is key in what's going on. I think what perhaps in your relationship, your current relationship, or what you're moving into. But anyway, there is a key person in this situation. So, in the tarot end of it, in the recent past, you have the Magician in reverse, the Ten of Rods. So you have every single 10 in the tarot, every single 10. Okay, and they're all in your past or present, energy. So 10 of Rods, and then the Two of Swords. So, oops, that's right. So there's something that you're trying to manifest but are unable to. You feel overwhelmed. You feel like you might have too much work or it's too much for you. Really, with the Ten of Rods, we have succeeded. Like in each of these tens, you have succeeded at something and accomplished something and completed something, brought it to, a really good level, plateau. But in the Ten of Rods, we're having a hard time recognizing that we're fine and we're successful because we're tired. We're tired usually, or we're exhausted. We have too many responsibilities, sort of thing. And so you're unable to see the forest because of the trees. And so this is why you're having a hard time manifesting what you want, because you may have a lot already on your shoulders. But at this time, you're ready to give this up. However, there's a truth here you're not willing to face. And I think that's part of the truth you're not willing to face, is that you're overwhelmed. You feel possibly oppressed in some way, whether it's with the labor of it, of how much time it is, whether you feel appreciated, a lot of things, okay? And so, but you're having a hard time seeing that truth about it, because you may be at this thing where you can't give it up, but, everyone's counting on me, kind of thing. And it's oppressing you in a way, okay? So in the present, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Rods, and the Nine of Cups. I love this because in both the tarot and in the cartomancy, you got the wish card. So this is like, for sure, the deal is sealed. You're getting your wish. What you want to happen can happen, okay, and is going to. So what you want to happen is that someone, yourself or the other, takes action in your life. You want action taken. You want risk taken, okay? The Knight of Rods is risky. He's willing to get out there and go for it. He doesn't know all the plans and the map and the rules yet, but he kind of hops in the car without knowing how to drive yet. He'll just figure it out as he goes along. That's what the Knight of Rods is, really. I'll figure it out as I go along, but I'm going, and it's kind of that thing. But there is, normally the Seven of Swords is someone's trying to sneak away in the night, get away with something under darkness, okay? And so this is in reverse. And so you may be unwilling to do that, or to I feel like something's going to be revealed here. Something's going to be revealed, and there's something you're kind of, that there might be sort of this niggling issue with this goal that you're trying to achieve, because you have a goal, right? You're trying to work something out here, and it could be just, you know somebody could be greedy. Somebody could be uh, taking more credit than they deserve, something like that. And I think before you didn't have a problem with it, but you're like you're gonna figure it out as you go along. You are, I kind of feel like you're committed to this person or job or whatever you're going towards here. Okay, now I wanted to state okay, so the Nine of Cups, so you're going to get what you want out of this situation. You're going to figure this out. Okay, the action, you're going to complete the goal. You're going to achieve this, and it's going to work out the way you want. Like, I think you got karma, some good karma on your side. But I want to stop for a second, because I've been talking a lot about this gateway between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. And the solar eclipse's energy is open for around 2 weeks. It's not just those 2 days, it's a long energy period. And so this is when you are opening the door, and you're diving deep and looking and thinking you're looking at those two swords, you're facing them and thinking, I love everything except for this one thing or two things or whatever. And you're coming out with it because you want to move forward, And so anyway, these tens, you have four of them. And that's that door closing, and you're ready to open the new door. You're walking through that threshold. And when you walk through, the door closes behind you in a sense. It's not like you don't see anybody or anything like that extreme, but you know what I mean? You've really decided, you're firm on your decision, on your choice, on your line, whatever it is, on your goal, So you're very firm, and you're very driven, and you have a lot of energy to achieve this, okay? Another thing is, you may not be able to exactly afford what you're getting into, but again, you're going to worry about it as you go along. You're going to figure that out. In the future, more like towards the end of November, you have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So I think there's some sort of recovery here. You're going to recover. This could be, sometimes the Page of Swords is, we're practicing. When you get ready for an interview, and you're figuring out what kind of questions they might ask, you're preparing yourself, how you'll say things and all that. And so kind of talking to the mirror, getting ready for a date, those sort of things. But this person is, ready to combat this. It's practicing. And so there, sometimes this Page of Swords can be about gossip, difficult conversations, okay? And we even do that in the mirror, or to ourselves, or in the car. We have a conversation with someone who's not there, but who we're having this, thing with, and what we're going to say, and kind of venting or something like this. I feel like it's something like that, okay? But it's in reverse. And I feel like you're not going to let this interfere with this relationship. There is some sort of recovery going on. You guys are taking action, and some of it's passion too. Adventure. The Knight of Wands really represents adventure and definite action. Fastest night. One of the fastest nights in the whole tarot. And this is toward um, a relationship, a bond. Okay. Now, this can be with one person, or it could be with sometimes this, we're not revealing necessarily what we're doing, or that how, that we're seeing each other. There could be some sort of behind closed doors, um privacy, secrecy, something like that. It doesn't have to be, but the thing is you two see eye to eye. You realize you want this bond with each other. There's some sort of um yeah. And I feel like there's a recovery for this relationship. You could have gone through difficult times in the past. You could have, you know, do they value me? Do they value the relationship? What do I want? What's my picture look like? Asking yourselves questions, okay? Because you're about to make a big leap, a big step here, all right? So I feel like there could be some healing recovery to this relationship. And that's what the Four of Swords in reverse represents. Normally, we need to take a break. We're sick. We're worn out. We need to withdraw. But this is it's turned around, and I feel like you've recovered. You're recovering from, sometimes it's sadness too, just sadness, or not sure what your next move is, because you're feeling a little hurt. You're feeling a little hurt. Now, this doesn't have to be your love relationship. This can be with family, with friends, co-workers, something like that. But I can see that there's big changes happening for you. I feel like you're drawing a line here, okay? So, in the cartomancy, let's pull these down so you can see them. The very first set of cards is there's a separation. There's some sort of separation. And I feel like this is in your present. Okay? And so you and someone else go your separate ways. And I don't think it's the intention. I don't think that's going to last very long. Maybe 2 days, maybe 2 hours. Very short term, because I feel, again, there is the recovery. There is ambition and action to correct this, to improve something. I feel like you're doing a lot of improvement in your relationships, and what's driving you apart, right? What's driving you apart. I feel like you also could be communicating, doing a lot of communicating. In your next set, you have the Two of Clubs, the Queen of Diamonds, and the Four of Diamonds. Now, the Two of Clubs is regarding a meeting. This could be an interview, like I said, you could be changing careers. This could be just a coffee meeting with a friend. I feel like it's with this older lady. This lady is older, over 50 at least. She's mature. Could be a mother, grandmother. She usually has green, gray, or very pale blue eyes, but I see her as mature, okay? She could have gray or white hair. I also see that you could be undecided or not sure, and it's not because of trust or anything like that. You're not sure if you want to do it or another, and you may be questioning partnership. You may be thinking about getting into partnership with this person, and you're not sure if you want. You're thinking about it as this time. You kind of paused, considering all the options. That's what you're doing. You're pausing and considering all the options, because you are thinking about it. You're considering it. Then you have the Seven of Clubs, the Eight of Hearts, and the Eight of Clubs. This is concern over talk, all right? This is concern over talk. And now it begins as concern. But again, you're Libra, right? You work things out. You talk about it, and you face things directly, I think, okay? You face them directly. So if this is what's going on? Well, I'm just going to go and ask them, or I'm just going to go and talk to them, or I'm going to write them, and just, I want to know what it is. And I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of socializing. You're going to, there could be flirting or a really friendly talk, negotiations too. You could be, like I said, socializing, going out, talking to people, or having people over. Could be travel. There could be some travel too. But I feel like you're negotiating, working something out. Okay, this is on really friendly terms, and you're taking the concerns you have and asking the questions, and like that's how you're working it out, figuring if this is something that can work for you, because I think it definitely can. And it could be a financial situation. um you then have the Seven of Hearts, the Four of Clubs, and the Two of Diamonds. So you also have every two, every 10, and every two. Um, every 10 in the tarot and every two in the cartomancy. And the first two is about separation, but all the other ones are about meetings, partnerships, and plans that you're making. And I think you're giving things a lot of thought as you do. You weigh things and think, okay, is this in my picture? Is this going to benefit me? Is this, going to take me to the steps I want to take? Um, I feel like you could be entering another possible partnership regarding finances and your house, your stability, something about um mm, well, it means something to you. It's a very personal, and it means something to you. And there could be trust involved here too. Okay. So anyway, I feel like you're thinking about what plans you're making financially in some way, and could be having a meeting, a partnership, definitely plans of what you're going to do. All right, what are your plans are? But I feel like I think you need to think about it for a while, and I like that you have that energy. You're grounded that way, but this could have something to do with that very thing. All right. Anyway, your last two cards is the Six of Clubs, Two of Hearts. So this is taking steps in a business relationship. Okay, this may not involve money at all. This may be work, a cooperative partnership, a working relationship. You could just work with this person at work, but you're taking steps in business somehow. Okay, you may be overseeing something in a business in some way, like managing people, managing an area, something like that. Okay. And again, I feel like this is a like a good friendship. It could even be a love relationship, taking steps in this love relationship with your partner. Or it's a business relationship, and there is trust, there is some sort of bond in a way, I feel here. But I think this is a really good working relationship, and I could see, maybe not this exact business you're doing now, but expand this relationship could expand in the future to other enterprises in some way, because you may work well together. I think you work well with this person, whoever it is. The only person, in this spread that came out is the Queen of Diamonds, this older woman. Could be a man too. But we did begin with the King of Clubs. You may be the Queen of Diamonds, you may be the King of Clubs here, the friend, the older woman or man, and you, or both of you, are very sage advice kind of people, practical, reasonable, helpful, really helpful. I sense there in this situation could be a friendship. I definitely think you're going in business together, working, managing, something like that. I don't know. Okay. Very interesting. I also feel like you have ambitious plans. You're planning on leaving someone or something. You're going to separate yourself from something because you have ideas, some plans. You're ambitious, and you could have a bucket list or things that you dream of. You think, I'm going to do it. I've always wanted to have a fishing business on a lake, and I'm going to do it. Why not? Now's a better time than any. And so you kind of have these ambitions in your mind of how you want to do this. And with this pair of eights over here is when you start networking, you start talking, how can I do this, and what do I need, and where would it be, and all that, the where, what, why, when, how of it all. And plans start to formulate out of it. Okay. Very exciting, Libra. Well, you'll have to let me know in the comments if this resonates for you. I hope it helps you in the next month. I want to say happy Halloween if you celebrate that. I always say this word wrong, Samian night, which is like the witch's night, and also the harvest. It's the end of summer, and to celebrate the harvest of everything that all our abundance we've been able to grow, and that's going to get us through the winter. So I'd like to call out on that too. Anyway, if you'd like to reach me, you can reach me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. And like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye now.